have us on the ground. So I really appreciate you. Please quickly check this information about Dr. TPS Manase from Hyderabad, India, and his website is all information is also there, but he's going to share with us before he leaves us because I don't know his plan today, but yes, we appreciate him joining us. So let me officially introduce Dr. TPS or Professor TPS. Okay. I need to do this. Good. Okay. All right. So we're still on this platform of Y.Y.C.I International Academy and Appleton Private University, and we are still on this diploma, global online diploma masterclass for time for transformation, which we have started since May, and we're going to end it in July. And precisely Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is our days. And we've been covering mindsets, personal development, emotional intelligence, artificial intelligence, financial intelligence, leaders, and management. If you have missed any of them, please subscribe to YYCI YouTube channel, and you see all the previous videos. Watch them, and I want to believe that some of them has got all the assignment. So if you can make attempt to do the assignment, then you might, and also make attempt to join us live on this masterclass, then you will be able to collect a certificate ending of August or in September. All right. So I want to I want to welcome my life mentor, Dr. TPS Sasikumar. This is the information. There will be no time for me to read all, but he's a space scientist, educationist, spiritual director, motivational speaker, author of Life of Love, Rims of Life, Life Made Simple, and Directorate General of Security, Cabinet Secretariat, Governor of India, New Delhi, Director of UGC Academic Staff College, Calicut University, Kerala, Scientific Advanced Data Processing Research Institute, Edinburgh, Program Planning, Program Management, and so many, many more. If you want to know more about, yes, we have Professor and HOD with Business Administration, AEC, JNGUH in Abarada. So, and this is more information. I'm glad that he's already placed his information on the chat box, so you can cut and paste and also get in touch. Feel free to learn from him. It's very, very important. If I'm learning and it's my lifelong mentor, I believe that you also will be learning from him. Let me quickly say this. If you are learning from him, that is fine. If you are inviting him to your program, please get in touch with me. I know the reason. You don't invite people like this to your program and not have a necessary preparation. I've seen that some of my younger ones on the platform has invited him to their program, and I'm not satisfied the way he was welcomed. Sometimes there is no proper facilities. I mean, you want to learn from the great man. If you invite the president of USA, will you just take it as a joke? No. So please, if you want to invite him to your program, please contact me and I will give you a very good advice. Okay? So it's very, very important. All right. So let's move on now and welcome him, Professor TPS Sasikumar from India, to quickly share with us on this platform. You are welcome, sir.
Namaste, my sister, Professor Dr. Queen Elizabeth. Yeah, I have been getting the message that this program is happening in the new institute name and seen the topics. But then I thought I'll not be able to commit totally. That's why I did not commit that I will be regularly taking classes. So glad that today you send a message and I'm right here. I could listen to the artificial intelligence. I'm basically a mathematician. So all that what he's talking is what I learned probably 40 years back.
Mm.
Okay. So I'm seeing how is it applied in the AI, and regularly we use this. Today, if you are not using AI will throw you out of the world
Wow. Wow.
because you can't live in this world without getting touch with artificial intelligence. Every equipment which you use at home, he is talking about fussy logic, fussy. It's nothing great. It's not that fussy. Okay, your washing machine uses it. Your cooler air conditioner is using it. But internally, it uses a lot of machine learning, NLP, computer vision, and different things. Doctors use AI diagnostic systems. Lawyers are using. Teachers are using. Agricultural scientists are using. And there is ethics, robotics, cyber security, project managers, where you don't see this. Everywhere you will see. So if you don't get married to AI, AI will diverse you and you will have problem in life. Okay, but now is there anything which is not in part of AI which you can do without learning AI? There are fantastic work. All human centric roles, psychology, counseling, social work, real teaching in the lower classes, caretaking, nursing, therapies, spiritual leaders, philosophies, writing poems, making drama, art, film, music, fusion, designing, interior designing, and skilled labor like electrical, pumping, plumbing, carpentry, cooking, in the kitchen, what you do, okay, and dress stitching, controlling an office, farming, organic farming, or handloom, tourism, travel. AI doesn't play any role in this. So many people keep worrying, if I am not in AI, what will happen? Will I lose the chance? Nothing is lost. Now you want to do AI, you should start with learning basic of big data, programming AI expert like Python. Okay. You can learn what is prompt engineering if you want to use. I think the earlier professor was talking about how good you have to be in asking questions. Yes, you must be very good in asking questions. So, how to ask specific questions? Technology is good, but technology cannot answer you anything if you don't know how to ask. So, prompt engineering is very important. What is to input? What is that you are inputting? Accordingly, the output will come. So, you're giving questions, framing it in the right style, putting it in the good sentence, and the system, which earlier professor was calling as agent. Agent is the system, the software, the computer, the processor, and works very well for you. So most important is how good you are in asking questions. So you will have adaptive, customized teaching, and you don't require all this. Actually, AI Tutors are there. AI will teach you how to use AI. See, if everything can be done by AI, the best method to learn AI is use AI tutoring. There are classes available. Only thing you will not be, if you don't know how to ask questions, it may not give you that. So multimodal learning, real subject, personalized features, interactivity, all that has to be very good. You should have an expertise in using it. There are beautiful websites. Cognispark AI, Cognispark, Cognispark AI. It's a beautiful AI tutor. And course book, COURSC, course book, box, I think course box, COURSC, course box. That's a beautiful AI tutoring. You can learn, you can get empowered. Mind grasp, mind grasp AI. There are so many. So you have to have mission with you. Learn yourself. Jungle AI, one another beautiful one. It gives you specialized program for different class of people. Look at a different level. What is that you want? You don't have to know computer programming, but you must know how to learn. AI Blaze, that's a conversational AI tutoring. You can ask questions and it will give you. You can specify the topic. It will give you practice, test, exercise, Quizlet. It will test your knowledge, how much knowledge you have, and then put you in the right level. Flexible tutoring, Flexi AI tutor. So many platforms are there. So what is required for you is to have that interest, have mission with you, and have sufficient time. If you don't have a mission with you, you don't know how to ask questions, I think AI cannot help you. Therefore, learning AI cannot help you with that. You should have practicals. Use that. You don't have to worry about what is the algorithm internally used. What is the mathematics used inside. That's all at higher level. Lower level, to start with, you must know how to ask questions. You can have graph, algorithms, how to search. Internally, it will search in a different style. There are called depth first search. It goes too deep inside. Tree search. Based on your question, AI will decide what method it has to use and give you solutions according to. And most of the AI normal platforms, paid version, unpaid version, there are different versions. So depend on you pay, they will go to all the private platforms where unpaid version cannot get solutions. You want to know about Dr. TPS? Go to ChatGPT, ask who is Dr. TPS. It will tell you. But it may not be able to go into my website and search details. It's only social media it will be doing it. But you have a paid version, it will go into my website and search. So the artificial intelligence have transformed, AI has transformed education, the learning method, personalized access, giving information, all these have changed. So it's nice that now today we are getting introduced to this. I'm so happy my sister has introduced this as a program. Along with, I said, without AI, you can learn empowering, enhancing your ability, counseling, so many things, emotional management, personal management, empathy, stress management. All these AI cannot do. You have to do yourself. So it's a mix of both the technology and what is not technology. It's a personalized emotions, practicing every day, routinely what is to be done in your life. How personalized development should happen. I'm sure sister is going to speak on this. How your thoughts are happening, how my actions are happening, how my relationship are managed, how is my career growth. These are all development process. No AI can help you. Even if you do all the details, AI will not be able to give you confidence, clarity of thoughts. They don't understand your weakness. They don't understand your strength. They don't understand your purpose. So there are a lot of personal development areas which AI cannot do today. You will have to learn from somewhere else. Your communication skill, AI cannot help you. Your priority, time management, goal setting, self awareness, health control, all this cannot be done. Your attitude to learn, AI cannot help you. You will have to have it internally. It's an internal process. What data is available on computer that can be used to give you more knowledge. That's all AI can do. You need to have both today. You should have handle on AI, and more than that, you should have handle on yourself, and that will help you to think, grow better, be smart, become more smarter, manage your time wisely. All these are very, very essential in the personal growth. So I think this is what I wanted to tell you. And if there is any specific questions, probably yes, I'll be glad to attend. Good enough, my sister?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you are free again, I will check on you to see if we can bring you back.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes.
Thank you so much, Professor
Thank
T.
you so much.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank
This is amazing, and I'm so glad that at least we're able to get you through because I mean, like you said, you've learned all this even before AI surface, and then you are able to break it down for us. And I really appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much for
you
supporting
so much.
on this journey. Okay, I want to appreciate everyone that has joined us, all my great leaders. Thank you so much for joining us early today. If you have any question, this is the time. I know Dr. Suprata is on the platform, but probably is teaching at the moment. But Professor TPS is ready to answer your questions. So, any questions, Dr. Motola, Mr. Kofi Aboti, Mr. Oluwatobi Oyediran, please respond. I need your questions on this AI. I know you'll be thinking deeply, but this AI has come to stay. I mean, you can hear Professor TPS saying that it's already existing. It's only that we didn't really acknowledge it the way we are acknowledging it now. So we are already working on AI even before the AI. before before the noise of AI. So any questions, please? Mrs. Rachel, Senior Professor, you want to say something? Ambassador Lucas Adarabioyo, please. Okay. Let me see what Dr. Motala said. In a nutshell, sir, you are saying we should embrace AI in all aspects of life.
Hello, ma. It's
Yes,
a
sir.
pleasure being with you once again. I
Okay.
need to thank more for my brother, Professor CBS. God will bless you. Just like we have been talking about AI, AI has been a very good tool, but at the same time, we need to ask you one or two questions. Just like my sister is asking you actually, as you are saying, everybody should embrace AI. Very good. It's a new technology which we should embrace very well. Because it's always good to embrace things that are make somebody to be creative, things that will expand one's knowledge, will make person to know what he's doing, so as to follow this trend. But at the same time, we look at the disadvantage involved there. How best do you think one can actually try to support it as regards probably the usage? What is it going to do to our personal self, as in making us to be creative, more creative? Because when we are creative, we are applying an application. But this time around, we need ourselves to be creative. Don't you think that it will affect our creativity? That personal one, that inbuilt. How can you marry it?
That's one question. Professor
Yeah.
Tip.
Yeah. I understood. See, when a new technology comes, if I am not bothered about it, I am not embracing, I am not understanding, that is not good, because we are living in a world with a lot of information. So first point, stay informed. I must know, I am not using, but somebody else, my brother from somebody else is using it. Some other country is using. The world leaders are using. The technology people are using. So as a person in a society, the world is controlled with a lot of technology which changes in the economy. Therefore, it will have an influence on me. So I must get informed. First of all, information. Second one, how relevant is that? Is that relevant for me? Is that relevant for my family? Is that relevant for my society? Is it relevant for my country? What is that I am looking for? Is it relevant for a teacher, doctor, farmer, artist, engineer? Let us learn all this. That is also a remaining relevant. Understand information about relevance in my context, where I am working, where I am taking care of people. And then I must be able to get in control. If somebody is giving an AI option in my computer, my laptop, my phone, let me check whether I can play with it. So test it, understand it. By testing only I can understand. Every chip comes in our system with some AI. So I must know how is it working. Because we are all learners. Only human being can learn.
Exactly.
And now, if somebody is using in some place, let me modify and whether I can use it in my place, wherever I am doing an industry, and then find out whether it is ethical, whether it is human, whether it has got some boundaries. So balancing technology, emotion, ethics, spirituality, and as a human, being aware of everything happening around is my responsibility. And now I can understand this very fast because I'm basically a mathematician. Whatever goes inside in statistics, data, machine learning, artificial intelligence, every term what speaks is known to me. Somebody is not known what is to be done. He knows the application part of it. So one is development, one is application. One is development, other one is service. So if you're not very good, don't worry about the development. Worry about the service part of it. So understand where do you stand. You stand at the development. Don't see that and scratch your head. Oh, I am not able to understand. But you can always understand the service part of it. So you find a place where you are comfortable. If you are not comfortable, the technology becomes so alarming, so terrible. You will feel, I am out of place. No, everybody is in place. Everybody has a role to play. So don't have to become alarming. So that is why I said, you have to be technologically inclined for information, aspects of life. What are you looking? What is that you want to know? Be very clear on this. Then your success is with you.
Amazing. Amazing. You have the second question. I know you've touched on the first one. If not, do you have the second question, Senior Professor Charles?
Actually, the second question is this, just like he said, those who are not versatile, who are not creative, who are not versatile, who are not proactive, who doesn't want to learn fast, will be a dummy. We will not be able to, because we will not understand what the AI is saying, because the brain is not working as in measurement. You need to go, the person need to go slowly again. It will take some time before the person understand. But those who understand it, it will even enhance their knowledge, make them to be make them to be like AI itself, not just AI. AI is just a tool, but as a human being, to make it to be an AI, even because you understand everything, you know where it's going to, you know the next action because of the learning process one is doing, and because of one is being creative, one is being versatile. So it only calls for us to be learning every day. What is applicable, we learn it. By the time we do that, I'm telling you, nobody will throw us out from market. We are also very good in it too. So at least we'll be appreciated anywhere we go. I think I appreciate what you said. That's why I put that. I had to throw some signal there that actually I love what you said. Thank you very much. I'm happy about it. God bless you. It's well with you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. There's also, thank you, sir, Senior Professor General Charles, my mentor. Thank you, sir, for your question and for your input. We really appreciate that. And with your answers, sir, it makes me to realize that AI cannot do without human being.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
And that's more reason why we need to keep learning, keep developing ourselves. So
True.
you can imagine myself is I'm talking about personal development. My mentors are talking about artificial intelligence. And then you have to control your emotions to really balance your personal development and artificial.
I have seen the
Amazing.
topic, so I thought I should tell you that. No?
Yes, it's amazing. So amazing. So amazing. Sir, another question for you from I don't know if it's a question, but I will mention it from Dr. Motola. In a nutshell, sir, you are saying we should embrace AI in all aspects of life to stay informed and to be technologically inclined.
I took that question, took the other question, and both are answered together.
All right. Okay. Okay. Thank you so
That
much.
is the first point I covered. You have
Okay.
to get informed.
Yes.
That
Yes.
is what the first point I cut. Yeah. I took that question.
Yes, thank you, thank you. So I believe Dr. Motola have grabbed the answer from the one that Professor has mentioned. Any other question, please let us not be quiet. AI has come to stay and you can apply it to our personal life. Is not scary and it is not threatening. So, but you can ask more questions. So, Mr. Oluwatobi Oyedemi, where's your question? Okay, Mr. Kwakin Isaiah said it promotes scientific attitude. Okay, thank you. Any questions from Ambassador Lukman Nuruddin? More questions from Mr. Kofi. I think this is the time for you to ask questions from my mentor. Okay, you are enjoying, so you don't have any question. Okay, that is Oluwatobi Oyedemi. Any questions, Dr. Nkachi Ofuru? Any question,
I
Ambassador?
can I can expand on the scientific thinking what was just mentioned as a comment.
Okay, yes, sir. Let's hear that.
See, scientific thinking means uh, one is scientific because they keep asking questions, explore, inquire. So whenever there is some statement, immediately you ask. Now I have a scientific thinking. That is why I don't want to leave that point.
Mm.
I take it and then say inquire. What is that which makes a decision? What is that it makes doing like this? What is that which drives your quest, curiosity? That is a scientific aptitude. This increases because there is somebody who is answering you non-stop without losing patience. AI, if you have got, you can ask any number of questions. He will not say, I have a meeting, I have to go. He is ready 24 hours. Anybody can ask questions. So AI tool will give you answers for every question. Therefore, you become an explorer. You become an expert in asking questions, non-stop questions. You can ask nonsense also. It will give you answers. Now you have a answering mission at home. Let it be Siri or Google, whatever. You keep on asking questions. It will give you answers. It will never say, no, don't ask me. It will ask you, ask again, ask again, ask again. So you become a great student when in the world of AI with a lot of scientific thoughts. Just by asking a lot of questions, you can learn. And you can experiment whether your answer is correct or not. Now I am giving this answer. Write down all this, record all this, ask AI whether Dr. TPS is correct or not. You can check somebody's knowledge. Your thinking ability can be increased because somebody else is thinking like this. You ask how this man is thinking like this. Will I be able to think like this? What is the path I have to take?
Mm.
It will give you evidence. It will give you methods of improving your brain. And you are an expert in one field, but you want to get an answer from some other field. You tell answer this as an expert from philosophy and ask a question in mathematics. It will give you an answer as if a philosophy professor is looking at mathematics, which nobody people cannot do. So panoramic view, different 360-degree angle, it gives you all the support. And I need not to be in some other country like, or maybe some other continent like Africa. Given this situation, what the other person will think. You don't have to go to them. You don't have to search for them. You can have a global data inside you. You can look at science globally. You can look at humanities globally. You can look at religion globally. You can take decisions globally. If my product is this, which I am using every day, how do I market this in Africa? Ask a question. And person from Africa can ask, this is what regularly I am using. How do I market in Arabian country? It will answer because it knows the culture, how the advertisement has to change. Behavior can be changed. All these patterns are available because so much of data is inside. Use all the data. Using all the data for your purpose is highly scientific. So that is what the scientific thinking. Without bias, without taking part, you can do everything by sitting on your computer.
Mm.
That is what the advantage. You don't even have to travel today. It will give you all the answers what you wanted to know.
Amazing.
And there is some other question. Solving complex human issues when it comes to intelligence, AI helps in correcting errors. Yeah, I think these are all comments only. No questions. Resilience and problem solving skills are answered. 100%. That's what I mentioned just now.
Okay. So I believe that you are gaining more knowledge from. Oh, sorry, Mr. Kofi. I know you want to speak, but the AI is doing something with your voice. You can.
Sorry, Prof.
Okay, yeah, we can.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you are welcome to Y.Y.C.I International Platform. You have comments or questions to ask, sir, Mr. Kofi from Ghana.
Okay. Once again, sorry for what happened. Thank you, Prof, for this opportunity. Thinking about AI, I know for most of us, we use ChatGPT for research, for answer to some questions, and sometimes you use Microsoft Copilot. Apart from this, we don't know much about AI. I don't know if the speaker would like to suggest some other
There is
apps or
something
tools
called Gemini.
that are key for us.
There is something called Gemini.
Yes, I use it sometimes for PowerPoint for presentations.
Yeah.
Is there any other use for it?
All of them give the same solution. Either Copilot, Gemini, ChatGPT, everything same. Or Google itself. Google itself, if you type, it will give you all this. It's one and the same because AI expert sitting beside is always the same.
All right.
The algorithms are same.
Thank you so much.
Everything is almost the same.
Thank you so much, sir.
And nice to know that you are from Ghana. Our Prime Minister of India, Modi, is in Ghana.
You are from Ghana, isn't it?
No, sorry. It's Ghana. I'm between Ghana and Togo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
Our Prime Minister Modi is in Ghana. Yesterday he was in
he's
Ghana.
in Ghana, and he received a decoration or
He got
recognition from the
greatest
government.
civilian award. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, yes, yes.
It just
And
Amazing.
that's the
thank you.
first visit in 30 years, I think. The first visit of an Indian prime minister in 30 years.
Wow.
Very
Yes,
long.
yes,
Wow.
yes.
Wow.
We
Amazing.
are glad India is coming back to Africa.
Yeah.
I've been seeing all the reception, all the award ceremony, what's happening there and all that. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so
You're
much.
welcome. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much for Ghana for welcoming Indian Prime Minister. I hope
Yeah.
Nigeria also will welcome him one day. Okay, sir, you have more questions to answer. From Honorable Dr. Nkarachi. And the question one, what are the potential risks and consequences of developing and deploying AI system that surpass human intelligence? How can we mitigate these risks? That's the first question.
Actually, it's if you look at super intelligent AI, not the normal, super intelligent AI, it can control human being. It can override, it can understand, it can mislead, misalign, it can change your goals and displays all the inequality people have. So you don't know who is bright, who is not bright, because he may be using AI. You are getting a beautiful letter. You think this person has written, probably he don't even know English, but he writes a beautiful letter. How do you know? He is not a poet, but he writes a beautiful poem. See, I keep saying, I wrote poems, I wrote all these much before AI came. I am so happy. If I write today, people will ask, this man is using AI.
Yeah.
Got it? So it's a super problem.
Mm,
And today, what is happening in the war? The biggest problem in the war is everything is autonomous.
mm,
Weaponization become autonomous. Sending missile become autonomous. Identify everything becomes so fast because human is not doing it. Missions are doing it. So you will have a lot of existential risk.
mm,
Your property, your life, your power, everything can be in mitigation.
mm,
So it's a big problem. Global regulations, people don't even care today. There is nothing called robust. Uh, Nobody can no understand what I'm doing. Everybody can understand what everybody is doing.
mm,
So your privacy is lost. Everything is transparent.
mm,
So you have a inclusive development. You are not a private development. Everybody is part of your world. Your family, the whole world is your family today. So it can be at risk. It can be in problem. That is because it's process very fast. Reaching out to people becomes so easier. I'm seeing one more question.
Yes, from him, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Uh, how do you think AI system can be designed to prioritize human values and ethics? And what role should human play in AI decision-making process?
Wonderful. Designing AI systems that can prioritize human values and ethics. So what you do is the data should have a lot of information about your culture, background, everything should be put in place. So embedding them, putting them in the human values of this part of the world, this is value. It is not common everywhere. So you must understand the dignity, the priority, the privacy, all the details about the individual. Ethical framework is different. What is good in America is not good in Eastern country.
Mm,
So you must know the ethical framework. What is that you are planning? What status you are? What sort of a person you are? Then only suggestions can be given. Otherwise, bias will happen. Fairness will not be there. So this is what I said. The more data of your individual, taste when you put inside so many people from different part of the world when they put, based on that input, AI will design. So only those people who put information that can be used. So if some people are not using, you ask a question, it may mislead you. So totally you cannot believe AI. If so much data is given, what information it gives, ethical value, system, this is what you should behave like, all that is fantastic. See, when Prime Minister of India goes to a country in Africa, what is done by the secretaries of Prime Minister? I was in Prime Minister's office. So what we will do? We will check which are all the Prime Ministers earlier went. What is the decorum which they used? Which color dress which they have worn? Everything is designed based on previous information. So we have files kept on every country separate. Every country will have. Every expert, every paper cutting, how the news came when last visit happened. Which newspaper was supportive, which newspaper was not supportive. So all these mechanisms of accountability, making sure data is full in your box, based on that new decision will be taken. So most important is how much data you have. Based on that, the decision can be taken. So human role in making decision is very, 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 very much there. Human is always in loop. We are in the circle. You give more information, machine will give you information. Machine gives information, you can give more information. How many questions you ask, that much information goes into the computer. And all these HTML, what you see, the loop, the people who are using computers have got a great role. So it's a collaborative intelligence, not a mission intelligence, not a human intelligence. It's a collaborative intelligence. But what happens is the speed increases. They understand the pattern. They understand human wisdom, empathy, ethical judgment. All these are understood based on the data which you give. If you don't give data, it's a gray area. It will mislead you. It will not tell you, I don't know. See, understand, first of all, AI will never tell you, I don't know. It will give you some answer. It is you to decide whether it is correct or not. Got it? So you should ask different style, different ways, so that you know, oh, this is correct, this is not correct. So AI literacy, good questions, understand, guide, get educated, get involved, give diverse different style of, I have to speak in my style, change my voice, change my style, change my English, change my language, ask questions. Then it will give you some other answer, because it is having a data, this type of talk comes from this person. So your AI is not just about smart machines. AI is a wise human being in a mission. It's a wise human being. It will never scold you. It will never get angry. It will never lose patience. It will give you answers for which it doesn't know anything also. So it will always answer you without even knowing. That's what you should have. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Beautiful question.
Wonderful. Let me ask one question. Very
Yeah.
funny and simple question. I have come across some people, even before AI, they are afraid to do anything with social, even afraid to fill an application form, even afraid to release, any information about themselves because of so many things that is going on. And this AI has come to stay for a long time. Although it has been there, but now we're recognizing it more than before. What advice can you give to people like that? Because I know there are some people, they don't want to do anything with social media. They don't want to even fill any form for any application for their job or anything, because they are afraid that their information will be all over the place. What advice can you give them, sir?
I think you are not a powerful person who is on the helm of affair. You are ruling a country. All informations are on media. If you are not that, why do you worry? Number one, if you are not a great person, no information is going to be used by anybody in the world because you are insignificant in the world, right? So sharing information either before AI or after AI, or when the AI was a small child or a big man now. Why do you worry? Social media, there are a lot of people who knows Dr. TPS telephone number. I get a lot of calls from different parts of the world, but I know how to stop them, because that will give you how to play with them. I know how to block them. That is why we have always given not on a telephone number, WhatsApp. We are also given below that, do you want to block them or not? The warning is given. A email comes to you immediately, AI will understand who is asking this question. Immediately it will tell you this is from a fake account. Do you want to block it or not? So our risk is taken care of by the developer themselves. So you should think whether you are small or developer is small, whether you are big and developer is bigger. If I am bigger than that, nobody can touch me because I am bigger. If I am small, nobody will care me if all my informations are there. So I think you don't have to worry. Nobody can manipulate your data. You are not that big a scale. Small, you don't have to worry. If you're too big, don't worry at all. So both people need not worry. I think it's only a fear, unnecessary fear. But when it comes to finance, suppose somebody asking your bank details, somebody is asking your credit card details, don't share it. And you should have password. See, for example, I have got a phone here in which I operate my account, but my message for sanctioning it comes on different telephone, not on the same phone. So even my phone is missed. Nobody can tackle with my accounts. So be very careful when it comes to money, when it comes to your personal credentials, your passport details, your identity cards, the digital clone, digital theft, identity theft, password theft, everything is possible. So information, general information, social media, nobody is going to put your bank account, right? So how does it matter? And every day what we buy is from the data mobile. We have got food comes on order, Amazon order, ticket booking on order, flight booking. Every data we give input. But only thing, when you have to validate it with a password, that password, fingerprint, everything should be very safe. So other than, I don't think any information can be used for any purpose. But when it comes to authentication, don't keep your password on your mobile. Don't share it to somebody on mobile. Okay, so all these have to be very carefully done. And maximum what can done? In social media, somebody can write against Dr. TPS tomorrow. If somebody hack my account. But I know people whom I know, they are not the people who will not contact me. So if social media, somebody says Dr. TPS is held up in somewhere, send this much money on this account, some fools will send. Otherwise, definitely they will check me on my WhatsApp. Suppose WhatsApp is hacked, definitely they will telephone and ask me, is it really happened or not? So there are multiple checks. Intelligent people will not get cheated by this. So there are more intelligent people trying to use this to cheat non-intelligent people. So be intelligent. With money, with information, with personal details, with relationships, with contacts and connections, be careful. Otherwise, somebody can misuse them. Somebody can contact my sister saying that, no, Dr. TPS in a trouble, send this much money to save him. Don't send it unless check with people. That's it. That happens. There are a lot of people, police people, judges from court, all of them are cheated in India. It happens every day. It happens. There are many newses. They are being cheated by millions of dollars because they are not intelligent. Literary AI literacy is essential. Otherwise, you can be cheated. Though you don't use AI, you are not on social media also, you can be cheated.
Yes.
So control your digital footprint. Understand what are you using, where are you using. Be protected with all the passwords and safeguard. Be literacy in essential part of AI. Use AI ethically. Don't ask questions to AI when your Amazon or Siri is on. Don't even speak about or loudly talk about your digital code of your bank account. Because when you talk, the machine listens, the computer listens, the phone listens, and then saved it.
Wow.
It
Wow.
can be used by somebody else. So unethical usage is possible, but earlier we feared that others will use my data. Now today we must fear everybody can use your data. Even they don't know you, they are not in contact with you. AI can connect anybody to anybody in this world.
Wow.
Understood? I can ask some name, George, put some country name. Do you have any information about his bank details? AI can give you if it is already discussed somewhere in some places. Very difficult sometimes. Unless, so ethics, awareness, education. Earlier, contact wise, it was social media. Now, without contact, also you can have. I am not connected to anybody, but still I can search about you remotely, just like that. People keep connecting and then asking questions. Every day, there are people who are getting some announcement saying, assume that I have applied for a visa. Immediately, one message comes saying that your visa approval came, contact this number. And that number, when you telephone, they will tell you, send this much money, your visa will come today. Actually, it can be fake.
It could be. Yeah.
And sometimes it will tell you there is a parcel in your name, and customs people have caught it. You want to clear it, you must send this much money. Don't take actions.
That's fame.
Don't take actions. That's it.
So we just have to be, that is more reason why we need to keep learning about this.
Yes.
That
Yes.
is why we cannot stop learning, because sometimes our ignorance can kill us. Our ignorance can damage us. And
That
even
is why I made the statement at the beginning. If you don't be married to AI, AI will divorce you.
so it's very, very important that we be conscious of it. And I'm also glad that some of these applications as well, some of them also have their own system of protecting their clients, which is also good. For example, I mean, you can verify if you're on Facebook or Instagram and LinkedIn, you can verify your account. I mean, take for instance, on my phone now, because of what I've put on my phone, especially on my WhatsApp, if anybody is joining us, and if anybody is with us for a long time, probably they changed their phone or somebody else has stolen their phone, the system on my phone will notify me. And that is why he will say something like, this phone, the number can be changed or something. Do you want to verify it? And if I don't know the person, I will not verify it. If the phone number is strange to me, I will not verify it. So I believe that as well as the AI, some other companies and applications, they are also aware of the risks, and they are trying all their possible best to create the system to protect their clients. So watch out for others. If they're asking you to verify, and then another thing that the bank are doing now, they regularly encourage you to change your passport. I mean, to change your password. And on top of it, they say don't rely on the password alone. You have to authenticate it. So you need to be patient with them. You need to understand them. You don't ignore the advice they are given. Because at the end of it all, They are trying to protect you, but you also need to protect yourself. Protect your account. Because by the time you realize it, someone else is using your account for what it has happened a lot here in UK as well. Before this, all this AI something, at least my husband, somebody without, he didn't lose his card, he didn't give his password to anybody. But one certain Christmas, somebody is using his account to buy so many things in the shopping mall in Oxford Street. So, and by the time we got the information, we have to notify the bank, and they have to investigate it. And luckily for him, they returned all the money back. They know how to do something like that. The same thing happens to my daughter as well. So we need to be careful. We need to be knowledgeable. We need to keep learning, and we also be alert. Once you can do that and be smart, because yes, we can still be smarter. Great, great. So I believe you've learned a lot from my mentor. He's been with us for almost 2 hours. So he might decide to stay longer, or he might decide to move on. But sir, on behalf of Yes You Can International, we really appreciate you. I personally, I appreciate you a lot. And we appreciate you enlightening us more on this AI. I didn't even tell him what to teach. He has a way of flowing. That is why he likes to join us earlier. That is what I'm learning from him. He would like to join earlier to listen to the previous speaker, so that he will now be able to flow. That is the way a leader must do, not a leader preparing to just come and speak. And and you can see that it's also brightening. I mean, Professor Suprata started with us, and then he asked few questions, but he have to go for to lecture somewhere. And then Professor TPS came in and also Heisen it. Heisen, is it Heisen we put it? Heisen the teaching of Dr. Soprata. So we want to say thank you, sir, for that valuable knowledge you have imparted into us. So I believe that every one of us will have learned from those valuable information for today. So I want to say thank you again. Dr. Samina, you are welcome.
Thank you so much.
Dr. Vasanka Kuma, this is your first time of joining us on Yes You Can platform. You are welcome, sir. We really appreciate you dearly. We appreciate all our great, even this is the first time for Mr. Kofi Abuchi. This is what we do at Yes You Can. And I'm glad that your Vice Chancellor of IIU is here. So he's sitting down approving your presence. So feel free to join us at any time you want to learn from our great leaders on this platform. We appreciate you, Mr. Isaiah. Yes, thank you so much. It's a great presentation. We appreciate that. And also, Dr. Vasanta also said, great to see. Wonderful, wonderful. So we appreciate you all. Thank you for joining us. Just going to move on quickly to my own section, which is nothing to do with artificial intelligence. Me, I'm into development, like Professor said, we have development, we also have application. So let's leave AI as and move on now back to humanity or personality. So I will continue with my section this afternoon. And after my section at 1 o'clock, Professor Dr. Patricia Gonde will be joining us to also share with us on emotional intelligence or emotional management. So it's a great pleasure that we are all learning all these things together. while we are learning about AI or any other machine, we are also learning about our own personalities so that we can balance both human and machine together. So that's a great goal. So